Sofi Morales and this is Sofi's Tips. Today we're gonna do brownies in the pressure cooker or Instant Pot. They are fudgy, they're chocolatey, they're delicious and really easy to make. They literally melt in your mouth. Let's get started, but before we do, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and tips like this. First, we're gonna mix our dry ingredients. Using a bowl and a strainer, we're gonna add 100 grams or 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, 50 grams or half a cup of cocoa powder, and 2.5 grams or half a teaspoon of baking powder. Once they go through the strainer, we're gonna mix them well till you see that they're all the same color, kind of a light brown. Now we're gonna make our brownie mix. We're gonna set the dry ingredients aside, and you can either use a hand mixer, a stand mixer, or you can do it by hand. In my case, I'm gonna use a hand mixer. So in a bowl, I'm gonna add 113 grams or half a cup of unsalted butter at room temperature. You know that the butter is ready to mix when you put your finger on it and it leaves a mark. We're gonna mix at medium speed till we see that the butter has fluffed, it changes color, and it kind of puffs a little bit. And then we're gonna add 200 grams or 1 cup of sugar, and we're gonna mix it well till you see that both things are homogeneous, meaning that you see it and it is all mixed. This next step, I like to do it in a separate bowl, just in case one of the eggs is not good, so I don't spoil or ruin my mix. So I'm gonna add 2 eggs that weigh around 110 grams. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of vanilla extract and half a teaspoon or 3 grams of salt. After we mix it, we're gonna add it to the brownie mix, and we're gonna mix it all till we see that everything is fully mixed. And now we're gonna add our dry ingredients. For this step, it is very important to start at a low speed to avoid the dry ingredients from rising. And we're gonna continue mixing till we see everything is the same color. And for this last step, it is totally optional. I like to add some toppings. Normally I pick chocolate chips and walnuts. I do half a cup of chocolate chips and half a cup of walnuts, but you can pick any topping you like with chocolate. When adding the toppings, I do not use the mixer just because I don't want the toppings to get ruined. Now that we have our mixture ready, it is time to prepare our pan. For the pan, I like to use a spring-form pan from Instant Pot. In the comments, I'll leave you where I buy it. And I like to put some parchment paper down at the bottom, and I use butter to put all around the pan and at the bottom. If you don't have a spring-form pan at home, you can use any pan that you have that fits your pressure cooker. Now we're gonna add the brownie mix into the pan. Now that we have our tray ready, we're gonna put some aluminum foil up top. This is so it doesn't get wet. It is very important that you see that it doesn't have any holes or any places where the water could come in during the time that it cooks, because it can get ruined. Once you have it covered, I'm gonna put it in my sling. You can use any sling that you have, even the tree bed that comes with the pressure cooker. For the pressure cooker, I'm gonna add 2 cups of water. Then I'm gonna add the sling with the pan, and I'm gonna close it, closing the release valve. And I'm gonna use the program of desserts for 45 minutes, leaving it to release naturally. If your pressure cooker does not have a dessert option, you can use a manual option at a low pressure for 45 minutes and leave the pressure to release naturally. A natural release means that you don't have to open the valve of the pressure cooker. You're just gonna leave it there some time till it releases the whole pressure little by little. Before the 45 minutes start counting, the pressure cooker preheats. And you can see that on the display, it'll say preheating. Once it's done preheating and starts building that pressure, you're gonna have the 45 minutes counting. And once it's done, it's gonna be at keeping warm. And in about 20 minutes, it'll release the pressure completely, and that's when you can open the lid. Once you take out the brownie from the pressure cooker, you have to let it sit for at least 5 minutes. You can even take off the aluminum foil. And after you do that, you have to let it cool completely. For this, I put it in the fridge for at least 1 hour. And you will know it is ready to serve when the sides of the brownie separate from the pan. After 1 hour, I took it out of the fridge. And the good thing about the springform pan is that it is really easy to separate. You just unlock it and the bottom part separates from the sides. So you just have to remove it and you remove the brownie. Just don't forget to remove the parchment paper before serving. And to decorate, I used powdered sugar and a strawberry. Here you have it, brownies in the pressure cooker. Let me know in the comments how they turn out. I love reading your comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to receive notifications every time I post a new video. See you next time, ciao!